Hello YouTube, it's PHP here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to create a maintenance mode for your website. Over on my website here you can see I've got a little trial of this running because I'm rebuilding my current website. So this is what my maintenance page looks like. We're not going to be creating anything sort of like this, we're just going to keep it simple. But you can see if I try to go to the home page, or indeed any page of my website, I get redirected straight to maintenance.php, which is what we want. This basically allows you to develop your website without having users visiting the pages that you're working on. This is important in case you accidentally echo out a password or something on your page. It means that people can't access it. But obviously you don't want to see your users, you don't want your users to access your pages until they're completely finished anyway. So over here I have three documents. I have index.php, which is just a blank HTML document with a H2 that says this is some secret homepage content, and we've got maintenance.php and access.php. So if we view what we've got at the moment in a browser, it's just this is some secret homepage content on our index.php page. So what we're going to do first is we're actually going to design our maintenance.php page. I'm just copy and paste my index page. I'm not going to design anything fancy, I'm just going to put down for maintenance in these H2 tags. And I'll leave you up to do all the nice styling and everything that you want to, so you can be as exotic as you want with this. But I'm going to save that, and I'm just going to view it in the browser to make sure that it's working as it should. And you can see it says down for maintenance, just as it should. So now we're actually going to start putting some code at the top of index.php. Now this little bit of code here will go on every web page you want to protect with maintenance mode. Put it right at the top, otherwise the header redirect will not work. So I'm going to put a simple if statement in here. I'm going to say if is set $_cookie maintenance. Whoops. So that's, this if statement is going to check if the cookie called maintenance is set, and if it's not, I'm going to say else, and I'm going to put my header location redirect in here, and I'm going to say location, and this is just the location of your maintenance page like we have over here. It's just location of your maintenance page on the web. Obviously mine looks a little bit different, it's not got no HTTP or anything because I'm on my local network. So I'm going to save this, and if all goes well, when we load index.php it should redirect us to our maintenance page automatically. So let's reload, and we can see we get redirected straight to our down for maintenance page. I'm just going to go back to index and just show you this again. As you can see, it just redirects straight to our down for maintenance page. Now just checking if this cookie is set is not actually good enough security wise. You could stop there, but what we want to do is set a sort of like a passcode that we're going to have in our cookie. So I'm going to say if $_cookie, whoops, if $_cookie maintenance doesn't equal, and then we can put our password in here. So if it doesn't equal some strong pass here, and then we're also going to redirect them to our maintenance page using our header location redirect. I'm just going to copy and paste this file path here to save time. So now what this code is doing, if we just refresh it in our browser quickly, we'll just check it works and doesn't throw out any errors, and yes it does. Now what this code is doing is there's an if statement that says if the cookie called maintenance is set, and then complete this code here. Otherwise, redirect the user to our maintenance page. You just need to put the URL of your maintenance page in here. And if that cookie is set, and then we're going to say if the cookie doesn't equal, and then our little phrase that we're going to have in our cookie, then also redirect them to our maintenance page. So there's sort of two layers of security here. So now we're going to go ahead and go across to access.php. Now access.php, if I copy my basic HTML structure again, if I paste this onto this page, I'm just going to change the title to access, and what I'm going to put in here is actually a form. And this form is going to be where the inputs, where the user inputs the password for the maintenance mode. So I'm going to say form action equals, and I'm going to leave that empty because it's going to come back to this page. Obviously we're going to have method post because we don't want the password to be in the URL. And in our form we're basically just going to have two tags. We're going to have an input type of password. I'm just going to give it an ID of pass, name of pass, and we're also going to have an input type of submit. And I'm going to say value equals get access. So now if we save this and we head on across to access.php in our browser, we should see, yeah, we've got our simple password field and our get access button. So now we actually need some way to, as you can see, if we type anything in and press get access, it just reloads the page. So now we actually need some PHP logic to process this form and check that the password is correct. So we're going to put our opening and closing PHP tags with an if statement inside. And I'm going to say if is set $_post pass. So that's basically checking if we submitted this form and the pass variable is there. So if they have submitted the form, we want to check if it's the correct password. We'll put $pass equals $_post pass. And if we were doing any work with databases here, then obviously we would put strip slashes in. But we're not doing any work with databases, but it doesn't harm to put it there anyway. So now I'm going to do simple if statements. I'm just going to say pass here above our if statement, and this is where we're going to put our password in. So my password that I want people to enter to get access to my website is going to be, I'm just going to leave it a password. Obviously you don't leave yours as password, but so now I'm going to say, oops, change that to password, otherwise these two variables are the same. So I'm going to say if $pass, which as you can see up here is our submitted form field. So if what the user submitted, if it doesn't equal our specified password, which is password, the variable name is password, and then I'm going to say die, which is going to kill the script, and in the brackets I'm going to type an error message which will be incorrect password. And then we can go here and we can say the password is correct, set the cookie, and then to set the cookie in the browser, first we're going to define our what we want in our cookie, which as we can see is got to be the same as what we have on our index.php page right here. So I'm going to copy that, go back to access.php, I'm going to say code equals, and then paste that in there. As long as you make sure that this is the same as what you have on your pages, and then it should work fine. I'm going to use set cookie, which is a function in PHP, and I'm going to specify the name of the cookie, which is maintenance, the value of the cookie, which is code, our variable code, which we can see up here, and I'm going to set this cookie so it lasts for 24 hours before it times out and you have to enter the password again. But if you want to have the cookie last indefinitely, then you can just skip this. But to say for 24 hours, we're going to say time plus 3600, which is seconds, and then times 24, or asterisk 24. And what this is saying is the current time in brackets, because time in brackets is a PHP function for the current time, and then add 3600, which is seconds, times 24, so that's 24 times 3600. So this is the amount of hours you want it to last for. So if I wanted this cookie to expire in an hour and for you to have to put the password in again, I could type 1 here. If I wanted it to last for 48 hours, which is 2 days, I could put 48 in there. But I'm going to type 24 in there, so it lasts for exactly 24 hours, which is 1 day. And then I'm just going to do another simple header location redirect. And I'm just going to say that this is going to go to my index page. -index.php. Okay, so if we save that and we go over to our browser, this should now be fully functioning. So if I go to my home page again, as you can see, we just get redirected straight to the maintenance page. And I'm just going to show you, if we go into the develop menu of Safari here, and I'm going to click on show page resources, and then cookies, we can see this website, our website is currently not set any cookies whatsoever. So if I minimize that, and then we can watch the cookie be set using that. And then I'm going to go to access.php, which is what your developers will go to get access to the site. I'm going to type in the password, which I set as password. then press get access, and when I press this button we should get access to index.php then, and we can see now we have complete access to index.php. And if we go into cookies here, we can see there's a cookie that's been set that is called maintenance, and the value we can see is our little phrase, and we can also see that it expires in 24 hours time. So now if I create another page, which I'm just going to save as, I'll save it as about.php, and I'm just going to pretend that this is another page on our website. So I'm going to copy index.php's content and paste it into about.php and save that. And I'll just change the h2 tags to this is my about page. So you can see that it will protect multiple pages. I'm just going to go back into develop in Safari and go back into show page resources, and I'm going to delete the maintenance cookie. So when I delete this cookie, it should no longer give me access to the home page. So now if I refresh the home page, we get redirected back to our maintenance page again. And if we try to go to access, about.php, which is our new page, we also get redirected to maintenance. So just to show you how this works one more time, we'll go to access.php, we'll type in our password, which is password, and we'll press get access, and now you see we have access to the home page, and we should have access to about.php too, which we do. So thank you very much for watching this video on how to create a maintenance section for your website. If you have any comments or questions, then please leave them in the comments section below. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more awesome PHP tutorials. Thank you.